Hey guys, it's Dan with the Corporate Thief Beats, and in today's video I'm going to show you a quick little hack that I have with Twitter in how to keep it more authentic and keep it kind of like opinion and actually put out tweets that are not links as well. So your profile looks more genuine and it engages discussion, which kind of satisfies the Twitter algorithms as well. And that's really important because even though we want to promote our links and our content on Twitter, we still have to kind of treat it like a social network. And that's by just actually creating conversational starter kind of tweets that have no links in it but some hashtags just to get found on the particular search that you want within the niche that you are in music. So let's say hip hop is my niche, and I'm trying to get my tweets in front of not beat makers but rap artists. I'll tend to use like hashtags like that piff, SoundCloud rapper, mixtape, etc. But the main goal is how can you do authentic tweets and still keep it like you're not going to be stuck on Twitter or on your phone all day. And I got a quick little hack for that. Now, just before I go into the video and the tutorial and how I show you how to do this, I'm releasing Twitter Music Marketing Machines. It's coming out soon. I'm still editing everything and I'm working really hard to get all the information out for you guys. It's a really good course, and I hope you guys can check it out when I release it soon. Back to today's video. The tool I'll be using in this tutorial is called Recurpost. If you go to the corporatethiefbeats.com/recur, so RECURPOST, Recurpost, you can get a link to sign up to Recurpost that way, or you can go to my resources or my tools tab on my website and you can see Recurpost in that page. Now, I am an affiliate for Recurpost, but you don't need to purchase it if you don't want to. I'm using the free profile here, and I'm just using it with some social media channels, preferably with Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Now, you can add up videos as well, which is really good as well. This is a much better tool compared to Hootsuite, much cleaner, much nicer interface. And it's one of my favorite tools at the minute. Just want to show you how I hack creating content that's more conversational and how I do it really quickly. I'll do all this like in a couple of hours and then it's done for the whole month. Now, what really comes in handy here is that I actually have a blog. So what I would suggest that you guys do is to start actually vlogging or start blogging, because it'll make it much easier. And if you don't want to write blogs, you don't have to, but you still need to have some area of content. You still have to have some kind of voice where you showcase what your music is about and your story. And the best way to do that is to set up a vlog and then get someone to transcribe the article. Then they can take out little quotes. Like I have a music marketing blog. I take out little quotes from my blog, that is my voice, and I put them into Recurpost. And I'm not going to post this particular tweet because I think I've actually just done that just there 2 seconds ago. I was actually in the middle of doing this and I thought it'd be pretty cool to share with you guys. And you can see here that I found a quote on my blog, and that's what I'll do, and I won't put any links on this. Preferably, it's up to you that you have a really good pinned post on Twitter first to make this more effective. So once they find you, they can learn a bit more about you, come find your music, subscribe to your newsletter, etc. And this is just a simple way to get like content out there. So I'm just nicking quotes from my blog. That's all I'm doing. And if you don't have a blog, what would be a good idea as well, find blogs that you're interested in or content that's out there that's interesting to you. So let's say hip hop blogs that you're interested, nick little quotes from them and kind of flip them to your voice. So if you find a blog about J. Cole's new album or whatever, and you see a blog with different quotes saying like, oh, I love this song in it and I love the way that it did this and that, nick little quotes from that and just kind of flip the text a little bit. And you can fire all of these on recurpost really quickly, and it's such a good little tool. So I'm just going to do one here, mixtape, SoundCloud, and it's preferably better if you actually have all these. I have a spreadsheet with all these kind of things here, but I'm just got a bit lazy and I didn't bother taking it out. But that's not really efficient. Maybe I should heed my own advice. 1 second now, and I'll just put some hip hop quotes in there. The cool thing about recurpost as well, you can pop this into a library. So I have one here, inspirational quotes, and it's just stuff from my blog that I've put out. And the best thing about doing these kind of posts on Twitter is they got way more shares than anything but a link. They get a lot more reach as well with your audience, and they get a lot more reach with your audience actually retweeting stuff and sharing it and liking it. That's from my experience with it anyway, is by not including a link. Plus, social media sites love when you do this because it keeps people on the content. It keeps people commenting. I actually was kind of shocked on how many comments I get from doing this little method on Twitter especially. And I just fire these out on Google+, Twitter and Facebook. Another thing I was actually surprised with, a lot of people said that hashtags don't really work on Facebook. I'm actually shocked at how well they actually do work. That's just from changing my strategy up and letting my RSS feeds post all my kind of content and stuff like that I show you in the Twitter Music Marketing Machines course. But how I actually get content from here, it comes straight from my blog. So my blog is helping me doing this. Like I said before, if you find other blogs that you like, and you can just nick little quotes from them and just tweak it to what you believe. Another great way to do this as well, to kind of fire this out pretty quick, is to speak it. And you can just open a Google Drive file like I have here right in front of me, and you can see that I've already tested one there. So I'll just start making little quotes here that I think sound great. So stuff like ask questions on Twitter. Oh, it's already started. 1 second now. Oh, it's already. So you just go to Google Drive, open a document, and then type in voice typing. 1 second now. And I do this for like articles as well. If I'm making like little descriptions in YouTube, I'll voice type everything out because I'm lazy and I don't want to do this work. And I'll try the easiest way to get out of doing work. So I'll click voice typing, and then I'll click the little button, and then I'll create like a bunch of these little tweets, and then I'll pop them into recurpost. So here's my little hack. Watch this now. So we're just going to talk about Kid Cudi's new album with. Have you guys heard Kid Cudi's album with Kanye West? It's amazing. Hashtag Kid Cudi. Oh, 1 second. Hashtag Kanye West. Hashtag SoundCloud. Hashtag Tidal. Oh, I'll just turn that off. And you can see what it is. You might have to go in and kind of tweak it, because if I have to be honest, because I have my Irish accent, it's pretty difficult to pick me up, if I have to be honest. Sometimes it just, maybe if I tweak it to UK, I still don't think that's going to help me. It works better with American accents, if I have to be honest. 1 second now. And you can keep doing this all day. Like you can do this like for 1 hour. Just find questions. Questions are a great way to get people to interact with one another. And if you don't actually know any questions, another good way to go to is a site like Reddit. Go to Quora. 1 second, I'll see if Quora comes up. And we just go to hip hop. And you can do this with Reddit as well. I'm not going to do both of them, but We can just type in kids with ghosts and see what comes up. Look, there's a question already. Why did Eminem get gain popularity? Do you know what I mean? You could just fire it. That's what I would do as well. That's another great idea. Start grabbing all these questions and firing them into recurpost, and it's just quicker, and it's still you, and you're kind of facilitating. It's giving you ideas. It's getting you in the mood, and plus it just makes workload a little bit easier as well, which is what I'm trying to show you guys. And I hope that this helps. Okay, so just go to recurpost, use the Google Doc, and use Quora, Reddit, etc. to find questions and what's interesting in your niche. If you're not into hip hop music and you're watching this video, we'll find rock music and whatever, dance music, whatever you're interested, whatever your audience is interested. And maybe you can actually go a bit further than that. Maybe you can spread out to topics like gaming and stuff, maybe the demographic of what your audience is interested in. And I really hope this stuff really helps you guys. Leave comments, and if you've got any questions, hit me up at Corporate Beef on Twitter. And I hope to check you out in the next video, guys. Take care.